welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. The work week kicks off tonight. Another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. In charge of the Cardinals, that is head coach Jonathan Gannon. This side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a... First down, here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's taken down at the 30. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's brought down at the line. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, you could see he gets the ball and he sees a defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
This throw is caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Another Cowboys. First and goal at the 3.
Williams has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
The 2-yard line.
Gets it again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Now Dak to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throats.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led up by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack.
Pocket isn't holding up. up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job. It sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's second and long. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Murray on third down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Here's Williams to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still second down.
After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. Prescott now off the play fake. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needing a little help to get picked up off the grass.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now Kyler. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 32. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Into the hands of Harrison. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
A gain of 19 yards.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll have him gain up about a handful there. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Harrison secures this left side. And he drives this forward to the 6. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off to the back. He loses the football. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when you're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Prescott on 1st and 10. That's Lamb running a slant. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
The Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Another run for Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
10 at the 16-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And only can get his yard here, but it's going to be 3rd down.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. The defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over.
40-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going play action. It's Murray. Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Going back, gets the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. Matt Prater for the point after try. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Cowboys about set to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
back to throw. Here's Dak. Out wide, it's Pickens. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They'll go with another punt, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. Greg Dortch back to return for the Cardinals. What a hit, and the ball's loose! And they steal it back on the return.
Call that the equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball, Cage. It's a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics at some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
he's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Running right, it's Williams. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Williams fields the pitch. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out. All right, they worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals returning their offense and this running back to the field. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. The right side hauled in by Harrison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 37 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Connects with Harrison again. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cardinals at a deficit. From the gun, it's Murray. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
And the Cardinal first down.
Back to the air, Murray. On the move, headed right. And they take this in for the score. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Throwing on first is Prescott. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
And the Cowboys first down.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Pickett. He takes it down to the 33. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. 1st down, here's Dak. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You could put that sack right into the coverage sack category. You can see the quarterback, he's scanning, right? He's going through his progressions. 1, 2, 3, nobody's open. And then bang, sack.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Prescott here from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
This makes it up to the 25. Out come the Cardinals on offense late in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Kyler throwing here. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. 2nd and 3. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. We've set it down for him at the 38.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Arizona.
Murray here on 1st down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They motion a receiver left.
At the 45-yard line.
Another throw coming for Murray. Gets him on the in route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
First down, Cardinals.
Again, it's Murray to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a
across his body, defender's there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Cooker. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our halves.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy and safe Halloween. Thanks to those of you who dressed up as the Octobox or the Witching Hour for the holiday. But the calendar now reads November, so let's get into the highlights. Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins in Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Jaguars. And it's Johnny Munt. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the rookie, Travion Henderson. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Pats are getting hot. It's a third straight win, and they take this one in style. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And this is Jared Goff. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. 4 quarters plus overtime, and we could not get a winner. This one ends in a tie. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's Murray. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes out to the left. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
46 yards on the play.
A tight end in motion now.
First down.
Right side cut by Higgins. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
How many times, Kate, do you hear me talk about trust? Trust, trust, trust. There's nothing more important at the quarterback position than gaining the trust of your coaching staff. That one right there, well, that's not a deposit. That's a withdrawal of trust when you take a negative play on a run like that.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Here's Murray. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Complete to number 26. A gain of 4.
Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Oh, Murray lost it! And the Cowboys scoop it up! Their offense going to take over a much better field position as they get a punch on that fumble return.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all of it. You hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. When they get the ball back, with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see a pro.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
That's caught by Williams. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 4 yards.
From the gun is Prescott. Lofts this one up, looking deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings them to third down. Back now from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Ryan Anger, the one to send it away. Jukes one defender. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Cardinals, then Kyler Murray set to take over.
38-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Dive play straight ahead. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
And the Cardinal first down.
Another carry for him. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
7-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
Now Kyler. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out at the 7. Wow, great kick. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to the air. Prescott. He can run it. And Prescott finds him at first as he slides down to end the run. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
Here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Straight ahead with Williams. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to him. He finds some space again. Past the 20. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. Now Prater on to send it away.
Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
Return starts from the 16. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Give on second here to Blue. Runs inside the 35. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Gain of 5 Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go with Williams on the counter. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Dak to the air here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. Now Murray on the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. So now here's 3rd and 5.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Murray. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Dak out of the pistol. Drops this underneath. It's blue. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Cowboys.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Blue here from the pistol. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Get to these goal-to-goal situations. You know what a win is defensively, Kate? Is stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
Close to a stand here, partner. Need a stop on this 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, He reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Murray to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down, ball at the 36. There's a dive up the middle. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with the touchdown. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys down by only 1. Second and 3 now. From the 27. Finds his man over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's good for a Cowboys. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Into the hands of Pickett. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. They look to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Ball on the 16. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response. That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, but they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. They're going to pass it here. He keeps it and takes off. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.